APD officers are being recognized for their quick actions over the weekend that potentially saved lives. 6 of the officers there at the scene on East 6th went through an active shooter training program called ALERRT. And this program helps guide officers to make smart decisions quickly during what is likely a chaotic scene. Joining us now is CURNUTT, who is the Assistant Director for the ALERRT program at Texas State University. John, thank you for taking some time for us today. In those first moments of a shooting like this, like the one we saw this weekend, there has to be so much going on. What do you teach over at ALERRT? What are officers supposed to do first? What is their top priority?
Thank you for having me. Some of the most difficult things to teach people who are in uniform is how to kind of shelve or set aside the natural survival instincts that every human being has. So when they get this call and they respond on scene, it's very chaotic. There's a lot of unknowns. There's safety and security they're thinking about, but they're also putting other people's safety and security ahead of their own, which is very admirable. So when you show up, you're trying to figure out what's actively happening and you're trying to stop it. If it's active killing, you're trying to stop that. In this case, they set up security very quickly and they started to transition into a medical intervention, which is also something that we teach.
We should let people know not all APD officers are trained in ALERRT, but at least half a dozen at this weekend's shooting were. So what's your sentiment? Do you believe this training was utilized there at the scene?
We know that it was. So we have a very good, close working relationship and partnership with Austin Police Department. We have numerous adjunct instructors that work with us and many certified instructors that teach their own agency. A lot of the active shooter training and the counter-active shooter teams, the CAS teams that were stood up for this very purpose, we basically share each other's notes. So, what they work on and what works for them, we, kind of translate that into the national training program that we put out across the country. So we've had a lot of people from APD that have come to our training and that are friends of ours that we see what's working. And we also do a lot of research in conjunction with APD and the events and the solutions to them.
And I'll preface this next question by saying, we hate that we even have to ask this in Austin, but unfortunately we do. What should people know during an active shooter situation? What should they do?
So as far as citizens, when they're around something like this, the best thing to do is just get away from it. The quicker you can avoid being a target of opportunity for somebody that has started to launch one of these attacks, the better. If you can't get totally away from it, then you try to keep them away from you. So if it's inside of a building, you try to get into a room, maybe close and lock a door, barricade the door. You just imagine trying to put as much between you and them as possible. When it's out in one of these open areas, that becomes difficult. So you start looking for things that you can hide behind, or if your primary escape route is blocked for some reason, you need to be aware of other ways that you can get out and get away from the problem, wherever the problem is. We also remind people that you have a right to defend yourself and other people. It's an inherent right. It's not something that we give to you. It's something you already possess. The ability to do that is something that is altogether different. So we do encourage people, look, if you have no other option and proximity equals opportunity, you have a right to defend yourself, and you should by any means necessary, because what is happening to you and to other people at that particular moment, it doesn't get any more personal and more final than that.
CURNUTT with ALERRT, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.